There's no point in blaming Hitomi.
There is no point in blaming Hitomi Yago. Chill! God.
It's all his teacher's fault.
Exactly.
That's why he got his leg and arm snapped.
Michio, why? Alright. The dirt on Michio. Did you hear what this dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago.
Probably soil, dust.
You know, dust mites.
Earthworms. Very dirty.
The dirty, dirty things. For that long? The dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there's more to a person than meets the eye, you know.
Facts.
There must be some reason. Oh no, it had nothing to do with me. So last night, how did it start? Right. Remember that nosy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the former Yasudo Gardens a couple of days ago. Yoshimi was his name. I'm making my voice too light. He was part of the juvenile division. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy, but good at looking out for folks. So he was the only one I could talk to.
Huh? So there was someone like that with the police?
You bet he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that act like a little shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like... He told me that she was like me when she was young, or my age, and that she was on my side.
It must have been terrible loss for her too.
Yeah, I do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the gardens the night he died. Oh no. Oh no.
I did it.
I killed him too. Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi always took me straight to that park. And he listened to whatever it was I was pissed off about. That day, he called me over there like usual. But something seemed off about him. Like he was worried about something. Worried about something? Yeah, he asked me for a favor too. That was pretty unusual. A favor? What kind of favor? He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold on to it for him.
A talisman?
Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. And he told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michio Shiraishi had that looked like this one. What? Huh? Michio? What does she have to do with this? Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had a special talisman or something. But apparently Michio always avoided the subject. Talisman that Michio had? He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said.
Could there have been something that Michio couldn't tell even the police about?
I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I heard, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Jonoichi was doing to her. Or to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michio either. Michio? What is it that had such a strong grip on you? So basically, Yoshimi didn't just have his eye on Michio, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up. But since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him.
Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you. If you have them both together, they perform the rite of resurrection.
That'd be crazy. It's just, all the cursed shit was just for naught. Hell if I know. When I looked inside, there's just a weird kind of grimy scrap of wood. So you've seen inside it. But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, what he was asking is such a pain in the ass. I figured he had to be serious about it.
And since he died right after that,
Yeah, he even said it to me. If anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Knowing what I know now, he probably felt that something was going to happen to him.
Nakagoshi.
You know him, Mio?
No, I just heard the name, I think.
So there really is a Nakagoshi. That's a relief, at least. Anyway, it didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request.
Hitomi.
Yeah?
That talisman. Would you mind if I had a look at it?
Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. It's important to me.
Oh, okay.
Alright, sucker puncher now! Take it! Take it!
Wham!
Mio, you're violent, right? You could do this!
Just like Yako, I did the same thing. She knocks out both of them right now.
Yeah, she's like, give me the curse! Give me this talisman! I'm out of here, bitchy!
Going back to the police station. So, last night, you were looking for the talisman Michio had?
Yeah. And I figured that pieces of garbage teachers would know the most about Michio. Huh? What the? That pieces of and I figured that piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio.
There should be a comma right there.
Yeah. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about her talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now, come to the school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's used it for secret meetings before.
Yeah, I can only imagine. We climbed over the front gate to get in.
So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night. But nothing he said made any sense. Like that I was really Michio and stuff like that. He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I hadn't been around or something. He grabbed a hold of me, breathing heavily.
Ew. Were you okay?
Yeah, that's right, when you two showed up, I was able to get away while Jonoichi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing you got away. Well, it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterward, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. And I saw you and old man Hashimiya talking, and then Mio showed up. Oh, you did?
Oh. Oh.
That's also why I saw Jonoichi come back outside and bite it.
I see. So you were only here to look for Michio's talisman.
I was dumb to fall for that creep Jonoichi's trap so easy. It could have gone a lot worse, but I lucked out.
What you
That-
described does sound like Michio killed Mr. Jonoichi. She had a reason to hate him after all.
No way. You mean that really was her ghost? Like, for real?
Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it would usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them and act on those lingering regrets.
Huh. Wonder if that's what happened. Alright, then supposing what the spirit board said is true and Michio's death was an accident, then she must have had some regrets. If she really hadn't given up on living, that is. I don't think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. What the?
I should have killed her.
Oh. And that's all I know. Happy? I still gotta look for the talisman.
Sure, thank you, Hitomi.
Oh, if you two find out anything about Michio's talisman,
We'll be sure to not let you know.
thanks. Not really.
My pleasure.
Oh, can we get your contact info? Where can we normally find you?
Here's my pager.
Right. I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. Thanks. We'll call her if we need to talk with you. And, what is it? You're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kind of scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up. You're the one avoiding me.
Why are you looking at us?
Yeah, what the fuck? Anyway, catch you later.
Why are you looking at us?
What the fuck, Mio? Don't die out there, okay?
Thanks. We'll be careful.
What a smug ass fucking face.
Yeah, we won't die.
Oh,
Bitch.
maybe this girl's just assumed it. Maybe that's what's going on though. Alright then.
We got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Jonovich was killed by a curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse barrel at the school. Multiple, in fact.
Multiple? You think so?
Yes, the curse echo we experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Jonovich seem to be different. The people in the school at the time, other than us, were Mr. Jonovich, Hitomi, and old man Ashimiya, who you ran into. I was thinking it would be among them, but there was one person. Hitomi saw a girl in a school uniform with braids.
What Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's one. Mr. Jonoichi is pretty suspicious though. If he were a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed.
Right, that's why I say there are multiple.
Oh, right. The person who killed Mr. Jonoichi would have been one too. Which means it must be either the mysterious girl or old man Ashimiya.
Yeah, that would certainly be we should certainly be careful of them. That said, the mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Jonushi thought it was Michio was attacking him has me wondering. Of course, I doubt Michio herself was actually there, but...
Oh, I just remembered. I also saw Mr. Araishi outside the main gate last night.
Oh, you did? It's likely he's involved with curses given that he's the one doing research on the rite of resurrection.
But we'll have to be careful of old man Ashimiya and Mr. Araishi. I want to believe that not all curse bearers will be hostile, but...
As for what to do now, I'd like to find who's responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source.
Huh, that makes sense. In which case, next we should do... what exactly?
We'll talk to Mr. Irishi. He definitely knows something. It should be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him.
Got it. I'll help in any way I can. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be.
Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is.
Where to go then? I don't know. These are my choices?
Yep.
Their house. That's a school. Bridge. That's another bridge. I don't even know if there's like a right choice here.
Hmm.
We're close to the high school bridge. I think it would be maybe the garden. And so,
They died.
yeah, what the heck? Mio Kurosuzu and Yako Sakazaki decided their next location to investigate. Oh. I guess it didn't matter.
Or maybe you need to pick a different spot.
Maybe.
What? Yeah, I didn't tell you to suspend.
Oh, is that how I continue?
I don't remember, but there's some missions maybe like that.
Okay, well, I guess I want to try the other spots, but we can like resume off of like.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
and just see if one of them procs something. If they don't proc something, just pick something and then we just go to the other stories.
the fuck? Who's that? Ah!
I mean, the lady's walking away.
Oh, and so
Same shit happened.
You gotta pick every one, right?
I don't remember which one's the answer. I just remember I picked everyone as well.
Oh, hold that thought. Oh, what the? Oh. This is different. Never mind.
We're standing in front of her house.
Damn, I guess all of them are the same, unless it's like literally
Maybe, like
1,
until
2, 3, 4.
I'll go back to the high school.
Hello, police. We're back.
After like an hour.
Oh, the same thing happened at a different location. Damn, they knew we would want to check every single location.
The bridge.
Okay, well. Was that floating or was it just clouds? Okay, well. Guess it don't matter.
Yeah, probably maybe we'll have to go back and pick a location, like if we get clues on the other areas.
This fucking episode's called Fancy Sushi. Life can be tough. I will save the best for last.
The two detectives.
Yeah. I like those two.
Can you stop prying on my life? Whoa, sorry, Chief.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I guess he finally got sleep.
I guess.
Because he woke up at like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Maybe he got to work at 10. I'm fine. I hope we can make good progress today.
How's your curse stone looking?
It's filled.
What?
Nothing. Let's continue.
The hell?
How's your curse stone? The sun's walking by her. I haven't felt anything from. sunrise.
Interesting. It's possible that its powers can only be unleashed at night then.
That aside, why are you late this morning?
There are unfortunately some things that can't be investigated while the world slumbers. But I did get some research done in what limited time I had.
Very well, let's talk. I'm checking for any stickers.
Yeah, Easter egg. Nothing.
No one's in the mansion at the moment. The door has been locked shut. The housekeeper has already left after cleaning and preparing food.
Yeah, you got someone to prepare food too?
It's kind of the luxury.
Yeah.
The town is beginning to wake up once more at 10 a.m. The clamor of the society can be heard from beyond the garden gates. Like any day, a cloud of pollution drifts out from the industrial area.
What the fuck? The mansion itself.
The old mansion where I was born and raised.
Okay.
It's how I've been spending most of my days.
Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool.
I was like, excuse me, man, what are you doing? Oh, sorry.
I got caught up.
He's looking a little tired. He must have been up all night investigating. Yeah, he looks exactly the same.
By the way, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
And what's that?
Our current plan is to steal a curse stone that's already absorbed soul dregs, but I'm wondering if it would suffice to not steal, but instead negotiate with the curse bearer and have them use the right for our purposes.
Oh. I mean, I suppose that would accomplish the same, but do you think it's possible?
So long as we offer compensation, it may prove much easier than you'd expect.
Compensation?
Cash, for instance. That wouldn't be off the table for a family as rich as the Shigimas, would it?
Dang.
Oh.
So instead of stealing because we can get caught by the police, how about we just pay it?
We could just pay him off.
Of course. Why? Any amount would be fine if he gets the job done. Dang. I won't let monetary matters lead me to regrets the way it did back with the ransom.
Okay, with that option on the table, let's figure out what our strategy.
Do you have a curse bearers with whom we can negotiate in mind?
Not yet. Surprisingly, it seems the other curse bearers haven't been that proactive about collecting soul dregs. Did you see the news this morning?
Didn't the nerd kill someone else already?
Nerd? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he swashed someone and then just booked it, which they don't show.
I don't know. He probably just doesn't know.
I guess.
Did you see the news this morning?
No, I haven't.
Overnight, 3 mysterious deaths were reported in this area.
It's only 3 too. That's the only crazy part.
Yeah. There's 9 curse bearers or something?
Yeah. And when Shogo did it, he caught all the curse bearers on his own.
And then died on his own.
In the back of the school.
They've yet to announce the identities of the bodies found, but they've been nicknamed the Honjo serial killings. It's garnered quite some attention on the streets.
Oh my. Only 3?
That's what I thought. Even if the victims were curse bearers, just 1 or 2 wouldn't be enough soul dregs. And for what those curse stones are capable of, a mere 3 victims seems a little on the low side. With this little activity all through the night, the curse bearers must be a cautious bunch. Not us. Not Shogo.
He was going all out.
Yeah.
What's holding them back? Are we not all after the power of resurrection?
There may still be some undiscovered victims, but it doesn't seem like anyone had gathered enough soul dregs yet. We might have to set up some bait to spur them into action.
And then we offer them the deal.
None of the curse bearers seem very proactive. I wonder if the situation could be done with the could be what the mastermind who kicked it all off intended.
Now, maybe next time on Astral Revengers cuts will be an interesting theory.
A game! Oh, that's not us. Okay.
Bye!
Bye.